So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We'll pause after that first snap of the game. Gonna need to adjust their game plan because that is their running back who's hurt and getting some help. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. First carry here for the rookie out of Maryland. And a stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Getting around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. It's a design boot. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's incomplete left side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. What is it? Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They dropped their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. Third down. Working from the gun, Williams. It's on the top, he's a more. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
What is that?
Williams on the play action. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
What is going on? Blue.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
What is that?
Williams from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Kicked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. It's such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's good for a couple of yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
It's Jones on the toss. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Hurts now from the gun. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down, Philadelphia.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. Running a screen now for Jones. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got him. It's caught. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but it was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Backed up after that penalty. Misses third down. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Now Hurts on third and long. Gets it to him on the screen. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he is stopped after a big gain, maybe a yard or two shy of that marker. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. The distance, but headed well left. No good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Tackle stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
What is hold on?
Back-to-back carries here. We'll cobble together a yard there. Down by Jalen Carter.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready to up.
Third and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pull out in front further, 13-10. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do at the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Middle field open or close, like a single high or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
14. Eagles, nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play action. Hurts has it. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield. Give him 8 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
defenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Bears in the nickel, third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set now, 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Hurts to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First down throw by Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Jones out there to return it. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Soldier Field after this. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down throwing for Hurts. He throws a bullet to the center. Misses. Come inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Boy, they had the look, Brock. They just missed a touchdown as the throw put them a little bit too close to the edge of that end zone.
Handle priority number 1, that's to catch it and secure it. Unfortunately, did not leave enough room to land his feet in the end zone, despite what was really a tremendous effort.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. It's a design look for Hurts. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the...
And his kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be roughing the kicker. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Bears 14, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. Has it down close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Here's a give straight up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Looking from the gun, Williams. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
It's 4th down.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
What is up?
Back to throw it. It's everything he has under this one. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Is a turnover on down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Massive hit. The ball is out. And the Eagles have it. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
63.
Hurts looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Plowing up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
They go play fake with Hurts. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Oh no, they get him yet again. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
One play action, Williams. Big strike here to Moore. Still going inside the 35. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field. and the tone of this drive.
What is it on?
They'll run here on first down. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I see the G. Watching.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
What is it on?
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. It's second and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
What is up?
They give it to him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
What is up?
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A 27-yard look here. Santos' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly, he's going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 2 yards there.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards at the end.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And they pick him off again. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Taking a run here, Kyle Monunga. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. I'll run it with Monunga. On the move, past the 40. He dodged the tackle. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside. They just showed right there doing damage on the outside.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They pitch it to him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. That's what these D tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
32-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Moving Hippo like the 2nd, able to bring him down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
surprised to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He's the stop as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. They motion the tight end over. From the red zone now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. It's Hurts once again. Forced out to his right. Coming for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. An guy with it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their handles forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's back to throw. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
He's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Setting up the screen. Hits the sideline to the 20. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears down by only 1. first and 10 from the 47.
That's right, that's right.
Dive play straight ahead. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready, set.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Ready, set.
To the ground, it's Monangai. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Ready, set.
Monangai headed right through the middle of the field. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. First down, and they go right back to it. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. So everything rests on the foot of Cairo Santos. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. For an easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. The kick is good, he got it!